Absolutely. But absolute power also makes you kind of a dimwit, no? Na akala mo, people cannot see through you. People cannot see through that script. It's so obvious. They kept on saying it's a budget for the OVP's 2025, but they kept on going to the confidential fund. So kahit naman sino makikita naman yung kanilang napaka-obvious na gusto nilang idikdik yung confidential funds ng 2022 na it's ongoing. The Vice President has already said she's cooperating, the OVP is cooperating with all the agencies that are investigating it and that they've given their due diligence, everything, no? Their report, everything, explanation. That's why, but I like it. I like it so much kasi nakita ng Pilipino, hindi tayo nagkamali dito sa pagboto dito kay Inday, no? Kay Inday Sara, kasi siya talaga ang boses ng Pilipino. Marami na pong nanonood ng mga congressional hearing na sa totoo lang, sukang-suka na ito dito sa mga kurakot na to. So it's so galling to have to listen to them, ask for an accounting for 125 million when they themselves have been spending billions without accounting the Filipino people. Diba? So I'm looking at Benny Abante, naka-leather jacket ka pa, naks naman ha.
Rockstar.
Masyadong pa-rockstar. Baka idol mo si Digong. Diba? Nakita ko din may picture siya, naka-big bike siya. I thought it was obscene, Mr. Abante. I thought it was obscene that he went to the slums using that big bike that obviously cost money, no? And there you were, but you didn't even have the sensibility to think about the poor. How they would, and if I can show you the photos of it, none of them there have happy faces. The poor, the poorest of the poor, no? The people that you're supposed to represent. So it's particularly galling to hear you say all of these things about being the representative of the Filipino people. But I love that the Vice President stood there. And if there's anything that's shown, it was her fearlessness and that she's really the leader of this country. Biro mo mag-isa lang siya doon from the optics, no? At saka hindi niya din sinama yung kanyang team. And ibig sabihin nun, talaga kaya niya on her own. And what I like about her is that she takes no shit. No? She already knew right away that the narrative that's going to be forced down everybody's throat is that magnanakaw siya ng confidential funds, and she called them out. She called them out. Yung script mo, Stella Kimbo. Diba? So, while everybody there in Congress, no, mga double-speak people yan, mga sinungaling, mga paikot-ikot, we have a straight-talking Vice President. No? And this is very, very comforting for all of us, especially because she spoke for so many of us na nagtitiis na dyan sa mga yan.
Yun. Frank, your comment sa liderato na pinakita ni Inday Sara doon.
Siyempre,
in the crisis that we're facing right now.
May I continue ha? May script ito. No? Obvious naman. After that confidential funds, they'll try to find something to so that they can impeach her. No? Impeach her because ang totoong script dito, destroy the Dutertes, including the Vice President, ICC for Duterte, etc. For the former President, make sure that KOJC and SMNI is vilified, demonized in the international arena so that it will justify all this harassment, all this violation of human rights, and so that they can install the president and whoever, and so that they can stay in power forever.
Exactly.
No, it's so obvious. So the Vice President standing there and calling them out on their bullshit. No, can I say that? On their whatever. No, on their pretensions. No, is so refreshing.
Yes,
Frank, go ahead.
Eric, ito gusto natin linawin na may mga nakakita na po. Actually, Eric, may nakita po na mga army trucks.
Ayun.
Na nasa vicinity.
Yun
nakita na po sila mga army trucks.
Kasi 6 a.m. lumabas ang news eh.
Bibigay na information sa atin na meron na po nakita. We will just wait for the video.
You're referring to the Davao compound?
Yes.
Okay.
Sa KOJC, even yan po, mga army trucks po ang dinideploy na po ng ating pamahalaan. I cannot say the PNP only here.
No, we don't know yet, Frank. We don't know yet that information. So,
naglabas mo naman ng news.
Really?
Si Lieutenant General Bergante was quoted in a news online that they are going to deploy 3 companies of army for law enforcement.
To defend the Filipino people or to torment
support
them?
to law enforcement.
Hopefully, ma'am.
Ang term na ginamit, support to law enforcement.
That's really good. If you're going to enforce the law, sir, very good.
That's why maganda rin kung makuha natin ang statement at clarification ni Lieutenant General Bergante Eastern Mindanao Command, the area commander of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, na siyang may hawak at kontrol sa command ngayon ng mga tropa ng military natin, sapagkat, sir, hindi pa ba sapat ang 5,000 pulis na binitbit ni Abalos, ni Marbil at ni Marcos para dahasin at gasain ang kalayaan at karapatan ng mga mananampalataya at sibilyan at Pilipinong kapwa nating walang armas, kabataan at kababayan sa loob ng isang linggo? Hindi pa sapat yung dinanas nila na ngayon ay ginawang garrison, war zone, barracks, ang buong compound, paaralan, katedral, at dinisturbo at sinaktan sila at kinakaladkad sa kanilang sariling pananahanan at pananampalataya at paninirahan. General Berganti, please, kung hindi totoo ito, ipaliwanag po natin sa publiko kung bakit lumabas sa news ngayon online, 6 a.m. in the morning, that the Eastern Mindanao Command is deploying the 3 company of Philippine Army soldiers for law enforcement support sa nangyayari ngayon sa Kingdom of Jesus Christ, so that people will be clarified. Ano po ang layunin nito?
Yes, and of course, we pray. Of course, we believe in the armed force of the Philippines, that they are the protectors, really, the protector of the people, that they will be there to ease up the tension.
Sana. Dapat.
They will be there not supporting the harassment that the PNP is doing right now to the missionaries. We are praying, of course, those are the people that we still believe that you can serve and protect. If the PNP cannot do it anymore, you're the only organization that can really prove that the Constitution is really working. And we're not expecting anything against the AFP. Of course, we believe in them, Kaya Erica.
Hindi
You know
nila
what?
yan sasaktan ng mga tao natin.
Ewan ko ha,
At bagong batch lang po, nag-inform din sa atin na mga police, if we have the footage, mga nagdadagsaan pa rin po ang patuloy ng mga bagong batch ng kapulisan ngayon.
5,000 na. Ma'am, go
Wow,
ahead.
so,
You were saying something.
naka-speechless. So, ang pagkakakilala ko kasi sa sundalo, no, sa Army, sirs, kayo talaga yung namagitan sa amin at saka sa mga CPP, NPA, NDF, mga terorista for over 5 decades, kalahating siglo. At dahil dyan, hindi nabawasan nyo, maraming namatay sa hanay ninyo at marami ding naprotektahan ng mga kababayan natin. At magkakasama tayo na pinoprotektahan natin yung hanggang mapabagsak ang CPP, di ba? Pero kayo, yung nandyan, natahimik, na you were the ones taking the blows, no? From the CPP, NPA, NDF, and from past government, from past administrations that cared nothing for this issue.
Yes.
So kayo talaga ang bakit kayo pinagkakatiwalaan ng Pilipino. So
Agree.
yan yung nasa isip ko ngayon. No? Sana
Agree.
hindi ako nagkakamali dito.
I second the motion to the views of Ma'am Lorraine that the soldiers, the armed forces of the Philippines in particular, are the real protectors of the state and the people. Kaya nga kami bumalik Umalis kami sa rebuilding grupo sapagkat hindi naman yun protector ng mamamayan. Pumapatay ng sibilyan, pumapatay ng kapwa Pilipino sa mali at baluktot na ideolohiya, sa pagiging gahaman sa kapangyarihan para sa komunistang ideolohiya. That's why, nirespeto natin ang Armed Forces of the Philippines, Brother Franco. At sana yun ang kanilang purpose dyan, is panatilihin ang kapanatagan, stability, rule of law, at huwag tingnan yung ginawang 5 araw na sunod-sunod na pangtitirgas, paninipa, pangangaladkad, pangungudngod sa mga kabataan, kababayan at mga sibilyan, nakitang-kita ng lahat, at ang kulang na lang ay pagbabarilin ang mga kapwa nating Pilipino na mga sibilyan na nasa loob ng Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Sana ang Armed Forces of the Philippines at Philippine Army in particular, kung totoong dineploy na po sila, ayon sa mga ulat na kanilang umaga pa, ay para po sa pananatili ng rule of law and protection of civilians.
Yes, at ka Erica, update ulit tayo na even ang fire truck ng KOJC na nakapark. Kasi yung mga nakarang araw pa, iba't iba pinagkukuha na rin ng ating kapulisan. Sound system, tapos yung, I think kung di ako nagkakamali, yung ibang mga trucks din natin.
Pinakuha.
Mga vehicles.
Yeah, vehicles, pinagkukuha na rin po. At ngayon po, kaninang, hindi ako nagkakamali, kaninang umaga, pati yung fire truck po natin ay kinuha po ng ating regional PNP 11 pa rin. Kahit walang search warrant. Walang legalities. Kinausap po ng ating legal counsel, hindi po nagsalita.
Grabe.
Ganun po ang response ngayon ng police. Pag kinakausap po sila ng ating mga abogado, hindi daw po sila nagsasalita. We're just following orders.
Yeah, galing kay Marcos yan.
Yun
Everything na ito na illegal.
Nila. Even sa lahat ng mga kagamitan dyan sa loob, kukunin nila, we're just following orders.
So pag nawala ng fire truck, mga kababayan, Pwede po, ito ay theoretical, pero pwedeng mawala po ang iba pa mga kagamitan dyan sa loob ng compound, lalo na mga sagradong ginagamit nila sa kanilang pananambata at pananamba. At ito po ay illegal. You cannot confiscate and seize properties na wala pong proseso ng batas at korte po magtatakda
Kaya
niyan.
nga, Eric, hindi nila dapat kunin yung fire truck na yan.
Private
Dahil
property yan.
Paano kung may nangyari, di ba?
Yes.
Meron ba kayong fire truck? Ba't pati fire truck kukunin nyo na wala naman kayong search warrant?
Ang pagkumpiska niyan ay hindi search warrant, kundi seizure order from the court.
Oh,
you
yun,
have to
even
go to
seizure,
court process because those are private
So,
property.
wala na.
Yeah.
Kaso they don't respect the judge, the court. And Marcos says, law enforcement should proceed. At yun na ang statement ni Abalos. But they're not doing law enforcement. They are violating the law since day one, nung Sabado pa. So mag-aanim na araw na po ito ang tinatawag nating the rape of Davao. Panggagahasa sa kalayaan at karapatan ng mamamayan. And nobody is stopping Marcos right now in his madness to become or use the government as a lawless government against the very own people. Si Pastor Kibuloy lang pong hinahanap nila. At ito po ay mga hindi pa convicted criminal at ang kanyang mga ministro. At ito po ay ordinary case of warrant serving lang dapat. Kasi libo-libo ang mga taong may mga kaso sa Pilipinas, libo-libo ang mga tao na may ganitong proseso na may mga warrant of arrest. At ang iba mas malulubha na mga wanted na mga tao, hardcore criminals and terrorists like Franz Castro na hindi nga inuhuli, convicted na. Why is the government of Marcos in total madness na immobilize ang buong resources ng police at armed forces at mangumpiska ng mga pribadong properties at kulang na lang ay gawing magiging quarry ang compound dahil nasa lupa daw si Pastor. At kahapon nakita natin kawawang pulis